Hi folks, welcome back. This is hole number 8. It's par 3 for the mountain tournament. There's two ways to play this hole. You can play it either hopping across over top of the sand trap and bouncing just before the green and rolling onto the green from the first fairway. If you're doing that, you can use long distance iron with a quasar and give it about a half a bar backspin. And I suggest going a different route though. I suggest doing a rough bump. And if you do the rough bump, you want to go, what I did on this shot is I experimented. I tried 1.5 bars backspin and it wasn't really working for me. And then when I'd always be real close. And then when I went 1 bar backspin on my club, it worked out better for me. I got a few hole-in-ones. Anyways, when I did the rough bump, I tried a sniper. And the problem with the sniper is if you got a 4 miles per hour wind, you got to roughly move it 4 rings. And if you got a tailwind and you got to pull that target back 4 rings, you're pulling it back into the sand trap. And the contour of the sand trap is low and the green, so sometimes you end up pulling the thing either too far or not far enough. So in that particular predicament, what you might want to do is use a ball that has reduce the wind factor quite a bit. This way you don't have to move the target quite a bit. The worse the ball, the more you have to move the target. And so what I did to rectify that is I used a Viper. The Viper has roughly, you move it around 2 miles per hour per ring. This way I didn't have to move the rings that much. Only had to move it a couple. And if you want to knock the wind down a bit, you can knock your wind down a bit as well that way, depending on what ball you used. On this particular shot, it was about just over 2 rings, 2 and a bit rings. I used a plain ball. And I set it up where the rough bump is, so where the yellow target was pretty much touching the outside edge of the rough that leads onto the fairway. And I give it 1 bar backspin, like I said, line up the ball guide perfectly right straight at the hole, and allow 10% for a downhill shot. So if it's a 4.6 miles per hour wind like we have here, you add 10% to that, which is 4.6 more, or it puts you just over 5 miles per hour, your wind. So that was 2.5 rings for this particular club, roughly. Close to it anyways. And that's it. Hole in 1 on the par 3. We'll see you on hole number 9, folks. Thanks for watching.